Welcome back and happy Wednesday. This is Total OS Today, total technology for beginners and beyond. Well, it was going to be a Windows Wednesday, but didn't quite make it today. Got a long distance call from my dad from Italy, and that was the end of the other plans for today. So I'm just doing a quick Total OS chat for this evening. If you happen to be passing by, please do stop by and say hello. This will just be a random chat, unscheduled. Don't forget that this Friday the 13th, unless something changes, I will present to you my exclusive interview with Alan Pope from Canonical from the UK, discussing Ubuntu's past, present, and future. And good stuff. We spoke we spoke over an hour. I got it edited to about an hour, and I will present that recording to you, and probably in multiple parts. Maybe like in 4 different parts. I'll play some of it, we'll pause, we'll talk about it, and then, do that 3 times or so, 4 times, wrap it up, and you will have it straight from the Ubuntu horse's mouth on Ubuntu and the direction that Ubuntu is going. Ubuntu is probably the most popular Linux-based operating system in the world. I've often said if it wasn't for Ubuntu, I would not be here. Because my first test, my first journey into Linux was, well, it was with Ubuntu back in 2006. Okay, let's go ahead and, hey Rick. Yep, looks like it's just me and you. Well, this wasn't really scheduled. Normally I try to do a Windows Wednesday on Wednesdays around between 5 and 6. Didn't happen today. So I thought I would jump on briefly, and hey, if somebody happens to drive by the chat, say hello. If not, that's okay too. The one for Friday night, that is scheduled for 8:30 local time, Eastern time. My special interview with Alan Pope, Popey from Canonical. Alright, so let's go ahead and transition here. Give me a second. Let's do this. Alright, looks good there. If you are new to all this, if you are a Windows user or a newbie Linux user, I am using Ubuntu Mate as my operating system and OBS screen recorder, screencaster to do all this. And I'll show you in a minute. Give me a second here and I'll show you what it looks like. Transition, and there we go. This is my very simple setup for OBS in studio mode. Just a couple of scenes, scene 1 and scene 2. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I'll move this over here. There we go. What's up, people? Chris is in the house. Welcome, Chris. So, I guess the big news this week, again, has to be Facebook. Oh, joy. I haven't really watched Mark Zuckerberg's testifying in Congress. It's the same old song and dance. The human condition to do what it wants to do will never go away. Never underestimate the power of stupidity for us humans, and that includes all of us. So if Facebook was to go away tomorrow, something else would replace it. Facebook forever, or a version of Facebook, or something to replace Facebook. So it really doesn't matter what is being said in Congress by Mark Zuckerberg, because something will come by someday, probably to replace Facebook, and we'll start the whole process over and over again. So, if you want privacy, stay off the web. That's the only way to be sure. Right, Kagan? Hello, Joe. Has anybody watched the Facebook testimony with Congress? I haven't really. I caught a few blurbs here and there. It's... What's gonna change? Forget about it. Just forget about it. Lemler 3. I hope the third one's a charm versus 1 and 2. How are you, Lemler? Got my hair cut today. I'm ready for summer. Forget about spring. It's not good enough. I gotta chop down pretty low anyway. Chris, what's up? You installed MX-17. Hey, you'll make Joe feel happy. Joe, welcome to the MX-17 show. Just for you, Joe. Joe Johnson. Switch, welcome. Very good. How's it going, Switched? I didn't do much today. Yeah, like I said, I was on the phone with my my dad from Italy, and that was it. You got an inch of snow yesterday. This weather sucks, man. Believe me, it's well today wasn't. It's 55 now. I guess that's not too bad. But ooh, it's gonna be 70s tomorrow. Ooh, a heat wave. I'll take it. Chance of showers. Hope it doesn't rain. I need to wash my car. I guess if it rains, I get a free car wash with acid rain. Chris says I would take the blame too if I had 50 mil in my pocket. Yeah, that is true. Money can move mountains, and Congress evidently. It's a comedy with Zuckerberg and Congress. Well, it is called Congress. Haha. Jason, you installed Fedora 27. Okay. Joe, you watch it. It's hilarious. I caught bits and pieces of Zuckerberg's. Mark Zuckerberg, bless his heart, he's not equipped to appear in front of senators and congresspeople. He doesn't lie very well. He's trying. He's trying to be a diplomat. Forget about it. It's not his style. He wasn't trained for that, and that's okay. Larry White, welcome. So. Yeah, just for you, Joe. This is the MX-17 show. Somebody installed it. I think it was Chris. Full install. Temperature was 10 degrees Celsius today. So that's still chilly, right, Chris? Yeah. Galvatron in Transformers, the movie. This is bad company. Bad comedy. Yeah, switched. I don't know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine instead of Mark as CEO of Facebook, say the CEO of Facebook was Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's good to be here in Congress. We will terminate privacy. The data will no longer be leaked. Facebook will be run by Terminators. Anyway, what can I say? I'm looking at the ticker feed on the top. Facebook and Google need ad-free options. Okay, sure. Warranty void stickers not valid in US, say FTC. That's interesting. Amazon patents voice sniffing algorithms. Why not? Anyway. Let's see. I downloaded the information that Facebook has on me. Yikes. Surprise, surprise. No straight answers, which is an indication he's lying. Yeah. He's trying to walk a fine line, and he's just not equipped for that. It's not his fault. He wasn't trained for that. So, what are you going to do? But like I said, it is Facebook forever. If Facebook was to die tomorrow, something else would take its place and continue. And if that was to die the next day, something else would take its place and continue. So that's why I say Facebook forever. Um, I'm checking out the technology feed here on Google. Nothing really else catches my eye. There was yeah, he wasn't trained in Congress, right? So there you have it. I still have Facebook, you know, as a matter of convenience. But, you know, we've often talked about this. You know, you can try to make yourself as private as you can, but once you get on the web, all bets are off. So, there was some Windows 10 news. I was going to do a Windows Wednesday, but I didn't today. But I guess in the next update for Windows, there's a, I think I read there's going to be a master delete button for all your telemetry. If I read correctly, if that is true, that would work for me. I guess as if you just hit delete and all your private stuff supposedly will be deleted, not sent to Microsoft. That should have been there in the first place as an option. If that's true, then that would be a step in the right direction. I know I have to take a look at that and verify it. I'm not into Windows now, obviously, but if that's true, that would work for me. A little bit more transparency. But I thought I saw that, and that's important, you know. We'll just call it the F button. Facebook. The master delete button is the F button, right? ICQ used to be the in thing. I don't know. I mean, you know, if you do, you know, Hangouts, Zoom, Appear.in, and others, there's the potential that somebody's listening or watching, you know, around the world besides the intended audience. You just never know. All politicians go to that school, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ironic to have the CEO of Facebook talking about privacy and security in front of Congress. Just a thought. A body language expert. Here's what I noticed in Mark Zuckerberg's testimony. Let's have a look. Yeah. And it says, this from Fortune.com, this is not a secure connection. What a surprise. Let's see here. Don't need the ad. It says here he was respectful, senator, patient. Okay, all right. As to be expected for someone not comfortable in public speaking, Zuckerberg showed signs of psychological discomfort. No. He was uncomfortably stiff and hesitated to look around. He took his first sip of water so slowly that I had the time to check my Facebook and Twitter accounts before he was finished. Ooh. He took hard swallows every once in a while. Zuckerberg compressed his lips many times, another sign of stress. Wow. His blink rates was higher than normal, above 50 beats per minute. Cody Commander is in the house. Yes. I think Cody would have done much better to testify in front of Congress. That means that button would delete Windows 10. Yeah. Well, it is a master delete, Joe. Anyway, let's see what else Zuckerberg shows here. I guess that's it. Okay. Anyway, there you have it. A body language expert talking about Mark Zuckerberg. See, if it was me, like if I was the head of CEO, I would have sat down in front of Congress. I would have had some wine. Forget the water. I would have had some wine. Said, "Hey, Senator Pat, how you doing? Hey, Senator Joey, what's up, man?" You know, that's how I would have done it. Hey, Congresswoman Nancy, hello there. Hey, what's up? You know, that would have been just make everybody feel comfortable at home. I maybe would have brought some cannolis with me to share with the senators. You know, calm it down a little bit. You know, maybe tell a few Italian jokes. You know, make the atmosphere a little more friendly. You know, a little less stressful. That's what I would have done. But Mark Zuckerberg isn't trained for that. You know, he's not from New York. So what can I say? Oh my. Anyway. Cody Commander, you got a tooth pulled and in the car accident. So your tooth was pulled in a car accident? Is that what dentists do nowadays? Cody, what happened? Are you okay? Wow. That's a heck of a day. Will anything become of this? Facebook? Not really, because no matter what they do, it's not going to change the underlying condition. That is the selling of data for profit. Yep. Hello, Jack. We've all been Zuckerberged. Well, we all have been Facebooked from the Spynet. So really, you know, nowadays when you go to a website and it says www. No. Just take out the www. Put Spynet. I mean, let's be transparent and honest. Forget www. Just put Spynet. And then go to your website, because that's what it is. Lawyers stand on corners. Why not dentists? Oh, I don't know. Cody, what happened? Are you okay? Alright, so your rental car got hit on the highway leaving dentist. You have a rental car Monday because I got hit by a car and my car totaled. Oh, you're okay. Okay, alright. Man, you just never know. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Cody. By the way, those shirts you were looking at, they both look fine. I like the classic one. I think that's what I like. I think, yeah. The classic look. So, but I'm glad you're okay. Anyway. Mark Zuckerberg was ready to slam Apple. Yes, when you're in the hot seat, always blame the other guy. Jim Carrey continues to attack Mark Zuckerberg with a drawing of him as an alien who's come to destroy Earth. Sounds about right. Someone photoshopped Mark Zuckerberg as Data from Star Trek. Let's take a look. I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lieutenant Commander Zuck in court after his plan to study humans in greater detail backfires. Mr. Data Accumulator. You see his desk or the sign, Mr. Data Accumulator. Good one. The first dentist I wanted to charge me over $2 grand for pull. I said is get a root canal and cap. Down the street they did it for $275. Wow. Really? Okay. I like Data too. I know. I like him too. Anyway. Yeah, golf clubs, right. Mark Zuckerberg is a hero. Anyway, yeah. Hello, Mark. Am I reading this right? If I am, it seems the upcoming out to delete Windows to just the logs. It doesn't stop the telemetry being collected in the first place. I don't know. I haven't looked into it fully, Mark. It's possible it still will collect it and then you can delete it. I'd rather there would be a switch to turn off the telemetry, period. But my guess is that may be it. Yeah. Yeah. You get a tooth pulled not to pay $2 grand, or you get the tooth restored. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I go for cleanings every 6 months to get my teeth checked. I'm in good shape so far. Not too bad, so. Alright, so that's it for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Delete the logs, Mark, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't use Windows as much as I used to. You know, I use it less. I'm pretty happy with Ubuntu Mate, so once again, for those of you joining late, make sure you check out Friday night, the show at 8:30 p.m. local time. I'll share with you my exclusive interview with Ubuntu's Alan Pope from the UK. He talks about Ubuntu, the past, present, and the future. And he'll explain why Ubuntu picked the GNOME desktop versus anything else. And you know what? It makes sense. It really does. Yeah, tracking device and tooth fillings, yes. It could be because every morning I wake up with this buzzing sound right here. No. It's all James Bond stuff, Chris. Yeah. Why not? Right? Being tracked one way or the other. Alright, enough of that. What time is it? 8:36. Let me give me a second here. Windows 10 delete. Let's look that up. Larry, happy with Mate 1804? Awesome. Awesome. W3 is here. Everything cool, huh? Yeah, this is where I read it, I think. The Spring Creators Update. One-click data deletion. On the one of the continued complaints is Microsoft's use of telemetry. An actual delete button diagnostics and feedback. Deleting diagnostic data. Pressing delete will erase diagnostic data has been collected. Yeah, so it still collects it, but you can delete it. So there you go. As the disclaimer notes, you may have information associated with your Microsoft account stored within the cloud. You'll have to visit Microsoft's privacy dashboard to purge this information. Yeah, so there you go. An actual delete button. Not to delete Windows 10. But a little more transparency. So I'm all for that. Bad Elvis, welcome. LXLE Peppermint Dual Boot spin. Okay, well, 2 lightweight distros, so why not? I like them both. And some other features in the Windows 10 Creators Update. Steve Winkler, hello. Better game bar. This is pretty nice. This Windows 10 game bar is pretty nice. On-demand Bluetooth pairing. Yeah, Switch. That's right. It's still being collected. Yeah, being removed. Yeah, I would have prefer a button to stop to put a shield or to delete the collection in the first place. I think that would have been better. So yeah, better settings for your PC's audio for Windows 10. That's interesting because I didn't think Windows 10 had an audio issue. Not sure about that. Okay, whatever. Windows 10 free up space now ushers in a new era for disk cleanup. Interesting. We may be seeing the end of the disk cleanup program. That's actually a pretty good program. Yeah. A new setting has been called free up space. Now performs the same function as disk cleanup. Does a better job. Okay. Well, that'll work for me. Yeah, you can actually use this instead of some of those other cleanup utilities for Windows. I use this cleanup, and it works pretty good. Okay. Have I ever been grilled by Senate Judiciary Committee? I have not. But I think it would be fun. I mean, I told you how I would react. I would step down. I would have my bottle of wine, or a glass of wine, not a bottle. I would be like, "Hey, Senator, how you doing? Nancy, what's up? Good to see you again. Hey, I love those whole lasagna you made last year. It was awesome, man. Peter, what's up? Joey." That's how I would go in there, you know. "Senator Joey, hey, you know." Make everybody feel comfortable, you know. You know, relax. We're all in this same boat together. See, I have no ego or pride to bruise. So whatever they say, Can't hurt me because I don't care. Windows would be better on tablets if it baked in Android natively. Don't know about that. I think Google should mass produce a Linux desktop built on Android, but they haven't. For whatever reason, to sync your phone. It makes sense, you know. Sync in your phone, you're good to go, just like Apple, you know, Apple's products. That's right, Uncle Vinny for Consigliere, hey Goomba. Yeah, I know. Yes, I could show up at Congress. I could have my cousin Vinny as my lawyer. That was a good movie. My Cousin Vinny was a good movie, yeah. Anyway. Oh my. Well, what a tangled web we weave, right? Is anybody, let's see, is web privacy dead? Yep. From the BBC, is privacy dead in an online world? Uh-huh. Oh, here's one. Why privacy is not dead. This is in 2010. A little bit dated. Privacy is completely and utterly dead. I guess the verdict is in. Alright, let's check out one more thing here, and I think I'll wrap this up shortly here for this evening. Let's see. See if anything catches my eye before you wrap this up. How many Linux desktop users are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. 11. There we go, MX Linux, a nice right up there. A mid-weight distro focused on simplicity. That works. Backup utilities. Oh, speaking of backup, and you're asking Google? Yes, yes. I'm asking Uncle Google. Google. Speaking of backup, I ordered my external hard drive. Came in. Hang on a second. It's in the package. I'll show you real quick. Let's see. Got this off of Amazon. Toshiba 1 terabyte external drive. I think it was like 50 bucks, maybe less. So people ask me, a 2-year warranty. People ask me what software I use to back up. I don't use software. I use strictly external drives like this here. I'll I don't know, maybe I'll do an unboxing next time or something. But yeah. Don't forget to back up and back up again, right? If not, you'll regret it. Lemlib 3, use a desktop. That's usually what they call it. Alright, let's see here. The current state of Linux video editing. Let's take a look at that. Top pro pick, Kdenlive. I agree. What else do we have here? OpenShot never works for me. Flowblade I've looked at. Blender is good, but it's Switch UDO Blender. It's good stuff, but it's a lot. I don't have quite that patience for it, but it's very good. Yeah. Yeah, Blender will find a steep learning curve. Yep. Shotcut is good. That's my backup to edit videos. Is very good for both Linux and Windows. Shotcut is a breeze. It's uncluttered. Yes, it is. Lightworks haven't tried. DaVinci I've looked at. Didn't like it. Hero. They mentioned PTV, Cinderella. Yeah. Anyway. Is there any way to move the panel to the top in Peppermint? Absolutely. You can move it to the top. I think you need to spin. You need to unlock the panel. Then you can move it. Joe, does that sound right? You use MX17. You have to unlock it first. Is that correct? Toshiba makes the least reliable drives. You know what? It had a pretty good rating on Amazon. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. And it has a 2-year warranty, so yeah. 3D animate, not a video editor. You can do some of it there. Yeah. It is more for 3D animation. Yeah, that is true. OpenShot Windows is a buggy mess. Yeah, OpenShot has never quite worked for me. So yeah, right click, unlock. Yeah, and then the move of the panel. See, I've always liked in Mate. It seems like it's easier. You don't have to unlock. You can just go to orientation, go top, bottom, left, and right. So I found this to be a little bit more user-friendly to move the panel. It seems like the flow of this is better, smoother. I don't know why this is not implemented in the what's Peppermint use, XFCE, but I like this better. So yeah. As far as moving the panel. So okay, so that's that. Okay, we'll give this about, I'm going to wrap this up in about 9 minutes, so we'll chat a little bit more. You have to grab the panel at the very left edge. Okay. Unlock it and drag it. Yeah, I wish you could, like I said, just go to, you know, what I showed you in my Mate desktop and, oh well. I think KDE does that too, right? You have to grab it and drag it to where you want to go, if I'm not mistaken. My pixel size is tiny. It is. It works for me. Oh. What do you mean on my panel? Go 30. Oh, there you go. All right, Jack, just for you, I made the pixel on the panel a little bit bigger. Is that okay? That's huge. I think I see something. Okay. Anyway. I'm looking at the ticker feed. It's making me laugh. Anyway. Apple ordered to pay $502.6 million to Vernetics. Who are they? After jury finds patent infringement. Oh. Vernetics. I don't think I know them. 36 for you. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. Alright. Once you know how to move the panel, it's easy. What is hard is trying to figure it out on your own. Okay. The desktop looks like Times Square. Well, I am from New York. You made me laugh at Elvis. Thank you. Times Square. So should I wait for the ball to drop? Right? Oh, man. That's a good one. Times Square. I like that. The ticker feed, it's called TICKR. TICKR. Just a feed reader, TICKR. Both Windows and Linux. Why are they the real owners of rounded corners and swipe to unlock? Yes, they own the patent for the unlock swipe, Peppermint. Yeah. Ubuntu makes it easier to install kernel updates without rebooting. Yay! Yay! No Windows feature. Awesome! Game mode is a new tool that can improve gaming performance in Windows. In Linux too? Okay, cool. If it actually works. Anyway. Adjust the DPI on Cinnamon. That's the craziest thing. I don't know, Switch. Have you messed with that? I like the panel changer in Mate, Larry. Under the Mate tweak tool. It's pretty nice. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 20 years. Hits Linux this month. Alright. Once again, music is from the YouTube audio library. Where's my song? I don't want that. Let's get out of that. Font scaler. Okay. Okay, let's where's my song? This one. Music from the YouTube audio library. Let's go with Blues Infusion. I know the A. Well, that's Audacious Music Player. It's not Amazon. Switch, you just did a Linux Mint theme instruction video, didn't you? Changing fonts and all that? Alright, that was Blues Infusion. Love that tune. It's awesome. You did, okay. Yeah, I don't, you know, as far as theming and stuff, I don't, you know, I said it once, maybe twice, and I'm pretty much done. I'm not into it that much. I just want it to work and be stable. I want it to work all the time the way I like it. No surprises, no bugs, and that's enough for me, so. Font, on Cinnamon you can increase specific fonts, okay, or scale all system fonts. Okay, well that's cool. Alright guys, just a few more minutes. Last call for comments. Jack, you're not into eye candy? Yeah, I mean, eye candy is okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't like to mess with it a lot. You know, I look for stability first. I look for speed. Very close number 2, and then special looks. So, because let's face it, if it's not stable, what use is eye candy? You know, if a system is not stable, then eye candy becomes very quickly, it can sour. So yeah, if it's not stable first, don't care for the rest of it. So Mint on one drive and Mate on another. Okay. Well, I have Linux Mint Cinnamon on a ThinkPad. I have Linux Mint Mate on my other computer. I got Ubuntu Mate on this one. I have Ubuntu on my Toshiba that I'm still testing. It's good. It's stable, so I'll give it a recommendation. And what else do I have? On my other ThinkPad, I have something else. I can't remember. I think it's Linux Mint also. Oh yeah, that machine only has 2 gigs of RAM. So I think I got Linux Mint Mate on that machine with just 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah. You ran to Kroger's grocery? Yeah, I'll have to do that tomorrow, Keegan. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, they're remodeling the one here. I cracked the joke that I had to use my GPS to find the bread, and Switch talked about it. I said that's not a far-fetched joke because what was it? CVS allowed you to use well, not a GPS. What kind of an app was it to find products in the store and where they are located? Talk about tracking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with font scaling. Once I set it one time the way I want it, I'm done about that. Yeah. I don't move on. Steve Winkler says exactly. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to theming and stuff, you know, I'll leave it the way it is. A lot of choices in Mate as far as theming goes, but yeah, I said it once. or twice, and then I'm done. So wifey comes in to tell me that Livy threw her binky away today. Oh, okay. xfce.org. For what? For more themes, Joe? CVS is... I know what you mean, Joe. Yeah. 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 I go to Walmart for some lewds, man. I go to my friend there, Joey. You know, I walk into Walmart, I pick up a few lewds. I'm okay, alright? No. Just kidding. NVIDIA drivers have a habit of messing with font scaling on certain... Yeah. Graphics drivers can be hit and miss. Black Mate is nice. Yep. I agree. I know what you mean, Jack. Yeah. Not a problem. I gotta install my new wiper blades. I forgot. I bought those today. Maybe I'll do it in the morning. I had to buy new wiper blades. The one I had were skipping and rubbing, so I bought consumer recommended Michelin wiper blades, top rated. Guess I'll find out tomorrow. CVS the enemy. Okay. Yeah, when I need stuff, I'll go to either Kroger's or, well, Kroger's is close, so I'll stop at the pharmacy there. You know, I got a couple of friends that work there, so. Help with XFCE. Okay, got it. Got it, Joe. Okay. All right, so I think we'll wrap this up. Don't forget, Friday night, unless something changes, 8:30 local time. I'll show with you my exclusive recording, my interview with Alan Pope from Canonical. They make Ubuntu. We'll talk about Ubuntu past, present, and future. Enlightening episode, and he shares something that was shocking, at least to me as an Italian. I won't spoil it, but when he told me about it, I couldn't believe it. But Alan was a joy to talk to, and I think you guys will enjoy it. I edited it down to about an hour, so I may break it up, you know, 3 pieces, whatever. I'll play some of it, then we can talk about the interview. But he explains what's up with Ubuntu, why they chose the GNOME desktop, and after you listen to it, it makes sense. It makes sense, yeah. So, you know, xe-look.org is for themes. Ah, okay, cool. Got it. Bye, Peppermint. Have a good one. I don't think I'll be doing anything tomorrow night. I think it'll be just a relaxing night for tomorrow night. I don't have anything planned, anything special, but so the next one will be Friday night. Yeah, yeah, and that's it for the week. So everything cool is from England. Yes, you are. Okay. Let me fix that and drop it down. Those pixels are too big. I think, what did I have it on? 36 or something like that? Yeah, we'll go with 33. Sounds good. Popey say Shuttleworth is connected. Yeah, you know, Mark Shuttleworth, he got the connection in Cuba. He got the connection to get the, you know, those kernels. You know, those kernels that you smoke. It's pretty good, man. Yeah. Talks about the history and of Ubuntu and how it got started with Mark Shuttleworth. it was a good talk. I was able to catch him early Sunday morning my time. I got up. I didn't shower or shave. I didn't look too I didn't look too good when I did the interview. But hey, this is not a fashion show, so. Anyway, I'll show that to you Friday evening, 8:30 local time. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it. I'll do my unboxing of the Toshiba hard drive, and I think that's it. So I think I'm done for this one, guys. So yeah, have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe.